Today I'm buying my wife her new car, and there is more. Enjoy watching. This is Maggie. She always works very hard behind the scenes of Nightride. She is packing new merch in a shop every day, she keeps the business going, and in general, without her support, I doubt Nightride would be what it is today. Now, she's not really into cars, but she always had that one car that she was really in love with when we used to have it. To show you what it was, let's go all the way back to when I started the channel. More back than this. Even more back. Oh, here. This one, BMW E30. It wasn't the best condition, it had a small engine and a couple issues, but Maggie absolutely loved driving it. After a couple months we sold the car, and since then she was hooked on E30s. Every time we saw a nice E30, I saw a spark in her eyes. And today is the day when I will make her dream come true. Good morning. I think we found the perfect E30, so Adam's quickly unloading the van. We're gonna take it and drive 1 hour from here. Let's go. Let's hope for a good purchase. We've been living in since. I was looking to buy an E30 for her for a while now, but with no luck. But then a couple days ago, Adam sent me this ad. It was fairly good price, fairly close, and on a picture it looked promising.
M20 B25 red. Owner have it for 7 years.
Yeah, on paper, perfect car. Let's see how it looks in real life.
Cross your fingers.
We are getting close. I'm just not sure if I'll be able to film, but I'll maybe ask the guy if it's okay to film. Luckily, when we arrived, the owner wasn't there yet, so we could have a quick look at it with the camera. Woohoo! There she is. Look at that. We had a quick look at the car and it was looking good. The paint was faded, and we've noticed that one of the arches was repaired before and someone didn't do the best job there. The owner showed up and we took a car for a test drive. Okay, the car from outside, it's not super perfect. Interior is very nice. The seats, the dash, the steering wheel. Ale cichutki, co?
Fajnie brzmi, no bo jest katalizator, wszystko jest na miejscu.
No. Most of the E30s, they've been through a lot of abuse in this country. When they used to be cheap, in the early 2000s, people were just buying them super cheap and just, you know,
Put remus, exhaust.
yeah, doing all the very bad modifications and driving them very hard. This one feels like it's a sturdy car in a good shape. Such a small car, I forget how small these are. Mechanically, it felt perfect. The steering, brakes, clutch, gears, engine, everything just felt right. Has some radio and some gauges as well, which some of them don't work. This one and this one don't work. Manual windows. I must say I'm not a fan of the brown pieces of interior, but the test drive made us feel that this is the car that we're looking for. So without spending too much time, we decided to buy it. Okay, this is it. It feels weird, but hey, for the car. And this is not the only car that we are buying in this video. Now we need to drive it back home. It doesn't have an MOT because it was standing here for the last 2 years, but I think we'll be fine. It feels so much different than the E30 we have. The one we have, obviously, it's been a beater for a long time, and this one just feels like someone took care of this car. Everything from the seats to the steering wheel to all the plastics and all this, it really feels like a solid car. So I guess now the drive home 1 hour would be a good test for this car. We bought E30. It's the third one actually I bought in my life. I think I had one, then the yellow one. Yeah, that's the third E30. Definitely the best one. I must say this car is a great condition mechanically. Like, it drives super well. Not like the E30s we are used to. The suspension and everything feels like new. Okay, almost made it home, and so the plan now is, Before we show this car to Maggie, we'll take it to the garage and we will polish the paint, because I know the faded red paint, it's able to look super fresh after just quick polish. The car would look so much better. And you know them girls, they see the cars different than us. They judge the car based on color, so I'd like to do the polishing first before we show the car to Maggie tonight. It should be enough if we spend today a couple hours, so by the end of today we can actually reveal the car to her and like see her reaction. She's gonna freak out for sure. It's funny, you can see how people staring at these cars because they are rare, like especially if you see E30 in a good condition and this one is red and it's two-door. It's really, people look at this car because it looks so much different than anything else on the roads. Every time I see a good E30 on the road, I'm always like staring because they are so unusual these days, and it feels very good having such a car as well. Look at Marek.
Okay, so this is my new drift car, and your wife can take the yellow one, I suppose, no?
Oh, you wish.
We should do that.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yes. Flip, you know.
Mint.
Beautiful. Two-door, E30.
Just need a bit of polish.
Ah, easy.
And so nice, man. You wouldn't believe how it drives.
What engine?
2.5 M20. So from E30 2.5, the old school one.
I think it would be nice to...
What?
With a cheeky turbo.
No turbo.
Future episode, yeah. 1 year later,
No.
when she doesn't forget, when she forgets and goes to some holiday, we quickly turbo it, and then she drives it, and it's like, oh.
Can't. So as you can see, the paint on it is literally matte. It's so faded because the car was standing outside for 2.5 years, but this is the plan for today. To take this paint and make it as fresh as possible. So I guess welcome to the family. This is actually the first car that I bought that's in good enough condition to just leave it as it is. And this is actually the first car that we are actually gonna pretty much leave stock. There's gonna be a little modifications, there's gonna be a refresh, there's gonna be maybe like new wheels and tires and maybe like a front lip. But this car is gonna just stay as it is, stay classics, stay stock. So, something new, I guess. All the boys went to eat, so because I was alone, I decided to start the refresh from the interior. Okay, the interior is clean, and now Jurek from Kovacs is here, and we're gonna do a test of polishing. So we're gonna have this bit of a hood, and we're gonna try to polish it firstly with the paste and polishing machine to see if this is enough or if we actually need to do a sandpaper first.
We haven't done any decontamination.
No, we didn't do anything. No clay, no nothing. Let's see.
Próbujemy wyciągnąć tą oksydację, która tutaj jest na tym lakierze. Dobra.
Yeah, this is so much better. Of course, it won't be perfect as new car, but just look at the difference between the colors. It's gonna refresh the whole car a lot. But firstly, before polishing, we had to wash the car. But there was one problem. And now we need to wash the car properly before polishing, but the water in the pipes is frozen here, so we're gonna take it for a spin to the actual car wash. Gonna wash it there and be back here for the actual polishing. Adam, co ty robisz?
Coś.
Co robisz?
Pierdolę się nią. Kładę wosk.
Kładziesz wosk? Waxing.
Popłonię sobie go.
Mmm.
Pachnie jak stare baby z połomie.
I'm thinking now. These are the stock taillights and they are not bad at all. But on the shelf I have perfectly new garagistic taillights. We actually got them for our yellow E30. The boys from Garagistic sent us a couple different sets and this one left. I think they are looking super cool. I'm just not sure if they would fit such a car because they are like... Because this is the stock car, classic. But what we're gonna do is maybe change one of them at the back and then see which one work more. I think they might look nice because they are fresh and new and just shiny, like Frankie Glaze. Let's try to change one and see how they look. They look very nice, so we're gonna keep them. Okay, so we are slowly getting ready with the car. And we're just thinking about how to reveal this car to Maggie, how to show her new car. Yeah, the car is looking, man, just look at this. It's looking so perfect. It's looking like a perfect E30. Red coupe, good engine, good spec, nice interior. Just wow. The paint was painted, but 4 hours and 5 people. Looks like different car. Pardon, nie ma to tamto. The boys are doing the last touches, putting some dressing on the trim. Also, Andrew is sorting out the taillights. The taillights are looking super nice. Sheesh. And yeah, car's pretty much ready. I really hope Maggie will be happy and appreciate the gesture of the car and actually the work of the boys that actually spent half a day on just making it perfect.
As you all know, everything always goes to plan, according to plan. So, the plan is...
We will do it on a petrol station. Firstly, Marek will arrive, he would hit somewhere and film everything. I would go home and take a Maggie for a spin. We would come to the petrol station because I would tell her I need to get something. And I will also tell her that she needs to pay for me because my phone doesn't work, so she would go with me inside. Then Adam would quickly arrive and take the 86 out of the petrol station and switch it with the E30. Then we would come back from petrol station, she would get all excited. And this is our perfect plan. Now, what can possibly go wrong? We'll figure it out. It's gonna work for sure, 100%, no cap.
Easy.
Okay, I'm going to pick her up. You have a camera.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. To chodź. To będzie z 5-10 minut, co? Nagramy tylko. Chodzi mi o taki POV, wiesz, że jedziesz z dziewczyną.
A jest za tym muszę jakaś wyglądać?
No, spodnie chociaż zmień, bo w tych wyglądasz jak taki menel trochę.
I can hear them coming. I'm behind the car wash. Hopefully they will not see me. I need to be as incognito as possible. They're pulling up.
A to nie masz
Co? Ale... Tylko czy możesz iść ze mną zapłacić? Bo mi ten nie działa.
A to zgaś auto!
Co?
Auto zgaś!
Nie, lepiej nie chcę chodzić, bo wiesz jak jest odpalanie tego auta. No idziemy szybko.
I think she doesn't want to go with him. Ah, she's coming. Okay, now I need to run to a different spot. Adam is running to get in a car right now. As you can see, E30 here.
Dobra, dziękujemy. No, oleś na to.
Co i coś ty zrobił? Nie. Kręcasz mnie, co?
Do ciebie.
A jak to zrobiłeś? Skąd ją wziąłeś?
Kupiłem.
Boże! Żartujesz?
She cannot believe it. Oh, so cute.
Ale serio, serio? Czy...
Serio, serio. Możesz wsiadać. Jest twoja.
Paniki!
Brawo, brawo.
Boże!
You've been caught on a spy camera. Not bad, not bad.
Gratuluję pięknego klaseczka.
Podziękuj chłopakom, bo już też siedzieli.
Okay.
Ale z więcej
Dzięki, Mareczku.
We made it. It was so wholesome to see her truly in love with the car, and I'm super happy that our little plan succeeded. But this is not over yet. There is one more mission to complete.
Okay, so as you saw in the beginning of the video, I mean, first part of the video, Sam got his wife a wonderful E30. It was red, beautiful car. And we thought, why don't we get something interesting for my wife as well? And her dream car is completely different from Magda's one. It's a Suzuki Jimny. There's some interesting one, so we're gonna go see. And it's also the same color as E30, so I think it's a sign that we should definitely go check it out.
Let's go. Okay, so Suzuki Jimny. We never had this type of car, which is 4x4, very little cute Japanese thing.
It's like if you want to do serious off-roading, but you want something cute. It's like a Miata of off-roaders.
Don't know what to expect. It's all Japanese car, so we'll be looking for rust. The engine should be good, actually.
No, what I know from Suzuki, like from researching about this car, is that like engine-wise, it's pretty reliable, good old car. It's like similar vibe as like a Nissan Micra. It just kind of works always, and yeah. But rust, that we need to check. Right side for you.
Okay, somewhere there. Okay, we are getting close. The car should be somewhere here.
Hopefully it's outside.
Oh, it is there.
Oh yeah. It's so cute.
It's
And
nice.
of course it's standing in the middle of grass on top of the...
Yeah, that's so funny.
Where can we park?
Just park here.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let's quickly have a look before the guy comes. No, it's very cute. Mahak.
No?
It has a roof rack, which is good.
Yes.
Now we had to check for the rust under the car. There was a couple little spots, but overall looked very promising. The owner arrived and we went for the test drive to Forest. It also went great. We decided to buy this little cute car, but we couldn't take it home straight away. Okay, we are going back. The guy took us off-roading.
Yes, he took us off-roading, we didn't film it. Sam, I think, got some phone clip that he can put in.
Yeah, pictures.
But yeah, car is funny, reasonably priced, not very rusty. The guy just has to take off. Well, basically, the guy has this car for one specific reason: is to plow snow in winter. He has a few of these Jimnys, and this was one of them that he just didn't need because these days in Poland there's not much snow. He can bring us the car in afternoon, but he has to take off the system for the plowing.
So he bought the car to plow, but there is no snow, so the car didn't really do any snow plowing, which is actually good because, you know, them cars on the snow with the salt are not the best. Looked very good underneath as well. It didn't have a lot of underbody protection because some of them Jimnys we were looking online, the whole underneath of the car was just full of the underbody protection sprayed.
Usually people do that when the car is really rusty or there's some damage
cover the rust.
cover it, because then you cannot know what's underneath it.
So in a couple hours the guy's gonna bring us the car, so yeah.
Now we need to think how we show it to my wife.
Oh no,
No, no, again sitting
back
for
in
an
the
hour.
same spot. Look at that. Okay.
Okay, so we got the car, and today in the morning we showed it to Vicky.
And you should say, here's the footage.
Here is the footage.
Okay, good morning. I'm in the shop, as you can see. It's very early in the morning. Basically, long story short, we bought Suzuki Jimny yesterday for Vicky, for Marek's wife, and it's time to reveal her new car. At the moment now, Marek is coming with Vicky, with their car, here to the shop, and I'm here alone. I parked the car in the corner of the parking lot. So this is the shop, and I parked the Jimny behind that van there. Okay. It's standing right here. They're just gonna pass it. I hope they won't, like, she won't look to the right and she won't see it at first. And I asked Marek to park next to those two cars, and then somehow he will, I don't know, show her the car. He has his audio on, like he's recording with his phone, her reaction, and my job is to take this camera and be somewhere here, sneaking and like filming her reaction for the car, but I don't know where to hide. Like, I could have been like maybe behind that wall, but then they can see me. What I'm gonna do is, I have my phone filming here. Just like that, so we have her face expression like this. It's very bright, so I have a bit of camouflage to hide it, and it's actually not that bad if you look from here. And we obviously focus on the car, don't really see that phone filming, and that would film her face expression. And I'll be with the long lens somewhere next to those bins or whatever, so she won't see me with the long lens, and I'll film. I don't know, let's see. Okay, I'll get me long lens. Let's just quickly swap it. Okay, they're coming. Look.
See, there was Jimny on the thing. Is it seriously mine?
Let's go. Sheesh. And I gone into a romantic ride in a new Jimny. Nice. Super happy. This makes me as happy as when I'm buying cars for myself, really. Okay.
With this car, actually, there was not much work to do in reality, because it doesn't need to be very clean. It's an off-road car, and she's gonna use it mainly for like going to forests with our dog and stuff. Inside,
Everything you need.
there's a radio.
Manual gearbox, and this is this funny little gearbox. I mean, the funny little shifter. This changes the drive from two-wheel drive to four-wheel drive, and to some extra
Low range, it's called. Low range gearbox. Man knows about four-wheel driving, you know.
I would call it extra four-wheel drive.
I already took it off-roading, of course. There's not much back of it, to be honest. But I think this is the LPG installation, and I think we're gonna remove it, because in such a car, it has 1.5 liter petrol engine. It doesn't take much petrol anyway, so having such a huge thing in the back is pretty pointless. And also, my wife's main plan, the idea is that she wants to take this out, take the rear seats out, and there you can make these sort of platforms for this car, and then to have a crate for the dog so she can transport it safely, and also space for luggage and stuff. And in general, she wants to make it more of a fun
Adventure car.
because we have plenty of cars that are like reliable daily. Okay, we don't have reliable dailies.
We don't have a single one reliable daily car.
My E30 is being fixed right now as we speak, because check engine is always on. Anyway, we have plenty of reliable dailies, and she wants to make it more fun. Maybe wants a roof rack with some, I don't know what she wants. She was telling me she wants a tent or something, some crazy stuff.
Tent!
Maybe a little lift on the car, because as you can see now,
What? Oh, this is
It's okay.
It's unacceptable. It needs to be.
yeah, it's unacceptable, but the other way. I feel I've seen them online. They're not too expensive. Maybe we could do like a 10 centimeter lift, There's so many cool Jimnys online, and I think it would look really cool.
After years, just got no smile on my face. I feel stupid all the time that I waste. Would you leave as tears roll down my face? Would you leave as tears roll down my face?